Were these scratches here a moment ago? Oh, God. This door wasn't open, was it?
Is anyone there?
Oh, Jesus. You seem remarkably calm, sir.
You! Stop!
Let me just interrupt that dramatic sequence. Were we looking at a painting of ourselves? That was a painting of ourselves, wasn't it? I'm sure it was. Son's bedroom confirms the atmosphere of violence and fear suggested by the other rooms. This family seems to have lived a recluse life, cut off from the other inhabitants of the island. In Sarah Hawkins' office, a circle drawn on the floor and candles indicate that occult rituals were held here. What could have caused those huge scratches? Deep ones, bruh. Seen that. Hurricane lamp. Old hurricane lamp, still working. I've just got to be careful. It burns a lot of oil. Please don't tell me there's a limit to it. I've never heard of a lamp referred to as a hurricane lamp before. I don't know if that's actually a thing or not. Yeah, I see an icon down the bottom right there. I assume the lamp has a limited amount of oil. Where did that painting go? Alright, let's chase this dude. Did he steal the painting? Or I should say, did they steal the painting? Not in control.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
Oh, you're useless.
I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
You may switch from one light source to another. Yeah, I don't want to use the lamp too much because I think the oil is limited.
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Let's get rid of that thing. Are we following you?
This door was closed earlier.
Where are we? Ah, okay, we're heading back to the scene of the fire. The scene of the fire is on the right. And Edward is correct. This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
Holy Christ!
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
We just got 4 CP. I have 5 available. 1 more, and I'll be able to level something up. Wow.
Seems like this came from a log.
Sailor's logbook. Not reading that date and not reading those coordinates. Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says it will beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. 1847. That was 77 years ago. That was the year of the Great Catch. Sunday, 30th of May. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. 1st of June. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. 4th of June. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. 23rd of June, a couple of weeks later. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. A week later, 29th of June. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. Drusilla and Hamilton are only memories. What? It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. I thought that was Drusilla and the Great Catch, but that's something else. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. Drusilla and Hamilton are only memories. I'm very confused by that. I thought this was Drusilla. When did Drusilla return? 21st of May. That was before whatever ship that was came back. Bit confused. Very confused.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Oh, no. Don't progress. I want to find these other items first. Not yet. Not yet. Let me just have a look around.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I mean, I can see here clearly that this thing's going to swing out, but I'm not ready to do that yet. Yak Roth, thank you for the follow just now. Appreciate it, dude.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
In this photograph, Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing with a third man. They seem close. Not the caretaker.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
You call that a map? No. That ain't a map. That is a model of a Scylla.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Can we read them? These letters have been opened, but, visibly, have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? Why would he do this? Why would he not, burn them immediately? Right, we have more spot hiddens around here.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Are we going to learn what her problem was? Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend Thomas Fuller. Were they talking about institutionalizing her? What the fuck is that?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
They gave me occultism, so I'm not too upset by that. Ooh, the ore reservoir of your lamp has been refilled. Refills can be found in the levels. And it looks like we can use that an unlimited amount of times.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Somebody has added coordinates to this old sea map. They make up a journey. So we're looking at the Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus. So the Prodigal, whatever you pronounce that, and the Sainte Claudine, I can't pronounce that either. They all went on different routes. Sailing all the way across the Atlantic.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Guessing I'm going to have to do something with that globe and those paths. This.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Absolutely.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk? Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
There's a lot of coordinates here. The one that really stands out to me is the biggest in the middle, which is 33 north, 53 west. Hell. Like somewhere around here. 30. I'm looking at the wrong thing now.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Did it say where this ship went? Sorry, just marking some stuff off. Celtic runes. Small polished stones, decorated with Celtic runes. Probably used for divination rituals, they are mostly found in Europe. Alright, what are we looking at? Where is it?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Where was the diary? I thought I picked it up, but I couldn't see it under clues just there. It's not that. That's the drawer. There's nothing in the drawer. It's not the map.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Okay, so we do have coordinates here. Just looking for any numbers. 3353, okay. And that is clearly highlighted. It's got those brackets around it. So
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
3353. It looks like the Scylla. It's in that solid red line. Am I missing something?
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Alright, so we started at 42 north, 70 west, which is Darkwater Island. And then it moved to 4755, 4961.
Looks like the navigational paths described
I wish
in
I could
the
zoom
log.
in on this. I'm looking for 4755 and 4961. I don't see them. $49.60. Okay. I sort of see it now. It looks like the Scylla. It's basically coming out of Darkwater on the right there and then up a little bit. Then it jinks back left to 49.61. Then it moves to 57.51 and then down to 33.53. Am I correct?
There must be a link with the Seaway
57.51. Yeah. Okay, so what am I trying to accomplish here? There's a model of the Scylla here.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Hello.
This panel is movable.
Move the panel.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
I want to solve this puzzle. is outside of trying to, I guess, trace a path like that or something. Not that.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Guessing we just need to put the
There
magnifying
must be a
glass in a
link
very
with the
specific spot.
Seaway map.
Is there anything else on this map that I could potentially be
Looks
missing?
like the navigational paths described in the log.
It's strange though, because this thing is... What's it
There must
saying
be a
down the bottom
link
there?
with the Seaway map.
We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. Drusilla and Hamilton are only memories. Is that because Drusilla was shipwrecked on its last voyage? Yeah, 23rd of June 1847. That is well after the miraculous catch. Okay, 4961. We dropped anchor near a village. That is a very Cthulhu thing, so let me try that. 4961. 49. 61. Around there.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Am I reading this wrong? 4961. Around there.
Doesn't work. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
33 north, 53 west. Right there.
Looks like it worked.
That was me getting north and west mixed up. Apologies, everyone.
Well done, Pierce.
Discovered a new place. The Hawkins mansion was falling into ruin well before the fire that claimed its residents. The building, once luxurious, today lies witness to the ruin of the Hawkins family. The paintings of Sarah Hawkins are spread throughout the corridors. Moisture eats away at the books of the imposing library, and the windows are broken and condemned. The drawing room, where the fire started, revealed it to be more than just a domestic accident. Sarah Hawkins' office bears the signs of an occult practice, and a, no doubt, huge creature left its mark on the walls of the corridor that leads to his workshop. As for Charles Hawkins' office, it revealed a passage into a network of underground caves. Oh, are we heading into the prologue? I hope we're not heading into the prologue. The prologue looked like an awful, awful place. We saw that, we saw that. I imagine we're going to get another character point very shortly, and I'll pump investigation up to 6. Anything new here? Yeah, here we go. In Sarah Hawkins' studio, I found what must be her last work, unfinished. It's a portrait that represents me. How is this possible? An intruder took off with the painting. Is it part of the mystery surrounding the death of these people? What is my role in this business? I must catch him and get the painting back. Yeah, I couldn't find the painting, and I wondered if the dude in the robe took it.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Chapter 4. Tunnels under the Hawkins Mansion. Inside the Hawkins Mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officer set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered a tunnel under the mansion. A secret door. I can't do 47's voice. I wish I could, but I can't.
A secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
I managed to open the secret door in Charles Hawkins' office. It opened onto steps cut into the stone. They lead to a network of underground caves. The robber can't have gone that way. Why not?
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel.
Oh,
Look,
God.
someone's been here recently.
No comments on the thing stuck on the wall there, sir?
3 seats.
Oh, please don't tell me they brought the child down here. Okay, it begins.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
They kind of look like the cultists or the people, the faceless people that we saw in the intro. Would Sarah not be down here as well? A mask?
What is this mask supposed to represent?
Something horrifying that we can't comprehend. What else do we have here?
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
What else do we have? Hello?
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Either spying, perhaps, or maybe just snagged her clothing as she walked past. Although, you wouldn't expect, like, if I'm walking past, I'd walk past here. I wouldn't walk very closely to that wood thing, so... yeah, I think spying is the correct assumption here. The underground antechamber.
This symbol. What does it mean?
A series of studies on an unknown symbol. Progress. Speaking of, did I get another point? Not yet. Almost, but not yet. The tunnels. Who would have guessed that Hawkins' mansion was hiding such big and intricate tunnels underneath? It seems to be the hideout of a cult of some kind. I can't believe Sarah and Simon lived right above such danger without knowing anything. Oh, they knew something. They knew something even if they didn't know they knew it. The symbol. It is drawn on sheets of paper hidden in a safe, itself hidden in a tunnel under the mansion. The symbol was repeated on the paper, its form becoming more distinct with each attempt. I do not know what Charles Hawkins tries to represent with this symbol, but one thing is sure, it was important in his eyes. The strange antechamber hidden at the entrance to the network of caves raises new questions. The presence of a table and 3 chairs leads to the belief that Charles Hawkins used the place for meetings in small groups. The existence of objects with esoteric connotations is more worrying, since they lead to the impression that we may be in the presence of a cult. Moreover, the torn fabric, revealing Sarah Hawkins' presence in the place, does raise questions. Was she in danger because she discovered these tunnels? That's kind of presumptuous at this point, I think. Yeah, so it started out looking pretty blurry on the left, but it became more distinct on the right-hand side. Guessing he was just drawing and, you know, you get better with practice. An elevator or a winch. More lit lamps. We can go down to the water there, or maybe through here. Have we been here?
Pierce, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
He's scared. And this is a secondary objective, so we absolutely have to check it out. That sounded like it collapsed behind us. Yep, we're not going back that way. Okay.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
It begins.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Disappeared tribe. A tribe of men, worshippers of the sea and its benefits, landed on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. Dark waters? They were discovered by the creature some call the Devourer of Whales. For years, the creature hunted them down into their dreams, until their weakened minds surrendered. Following the creature's orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island, and never came back. It well and truly begins.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
Why not both? I'm more disturbed by these handprints personally than these figures who may be sleeping or dead or whatever. Can I examine that? No.
These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
My immediate thought regarding the Devourer of Whales is Dagon. Did I just see something there? No. Thought I saw a green glow there. Where am I?
There you are again.
We don't know if that's the same person.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
Can't we just open it?
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea.
What?
I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
I still think you're up to no good. Alright, the door is locked. We can't open that, so let him through. He's going upstairs. Looking for another entrance, but you think of how secure and safe this place is that we had to go through a secret passage to find it. Unless he's going to go down to the cliffside or something, I don't think he's going to find another way in. Alright, we're on our lonesome, and I don't like it. We did get a character point for that though, so I'm going to pump investigation all the way up. And then next up is boss hidden.
Time has weakened these structures.
Is that your way of saying we're going to fall down? Maybe not now, but maybe later.
I don't have time to search them all.
Can he search one of them at least? Right, what is this stuff?
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Oil.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
They're everywhere, built into the walls. Okay, that's fantastic. I hear voices. In the plural.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm guessing you didn't find this in your initial investigation of the fire, did you? There's at least 3 down there. No, make that 4. No, make that 5. There's 3 directly ahead in center. There's one just off to the right. There's another one just behind him in shadow. There is another one down here. I think that makes 6. Okay, how do we get down? But I think I'm just jumping over here, am I? Well, that would be very dangerous and very dumb. But having said that, how else do I get down? Okay, I'm going this way. Did not see that path. Right, we found the painting. I'm very relieved that we found a painting. I think it's a very good painting. I think it's an excellent art style. I think it looks great. It's an accurate rendition of us. Let's just pay no attention to this fucking thing above us. Also, the game just auto-saved. I'm scared. It's Jack Walters all over again, except they didn't actually make a painting of us this time.
A table for sacrifice? An engraved whalebone. A strange creature has been carved into it. Probably a figure of worship.
Image of a strange creature has been carved into this whalebone. I can't actually make it out there. I can see some sort of patterns on the right-hand side, but not a creature per se. Has that thing leveled yet? It has. We're up to 20%. We are an amateur occultist. Alright. Whoa.
A mass grave.
We're going down there in a moment, aren't we?
I got it.
Right, if you survive the fall, then that means the person who was trying to attack you also survived that fall.
I can't breathe.
Panic attack. Some situations and encounters will make you panic. Flee the place as fast as you can. Alright, sounds reasonable. Is that someone ahead of us?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Alright, the screen is shaking. Right, so we have calmed down. The Pit of Horror. Alright, what did I read up to? A table, 3 chairs. This strange answer chamber, hidden at the entrance to the network of caves, raises new questions. What kind of organization did Charles Hawkins belong to? Was Sarah Hawkins in danger because she had discovered these tunnels? I must advance further into these caves and find the answers. I think I've read that. A heavy gate blocks the passage. I must find another way to get into the main cave. There's how many of them working in these caves? Are they all inhabitants of Darkwater? There's no doubt about it. The Hawkins knew. We knew that. No points. The image of a strange creature. Yep, we saw that. The Pit of Horror. I saw something pop up on the left there. I can't see it here though, unless it's under places maybe. Maybe it'll show up a bit later. Where did that other guy go though?
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Slightly different though. Explore the caves. Bradley and I split up in order to explore the tunnels. Men dressed like monks occupy this place. They make me think of a secret society. I found a stolen painting exposed between 2 tables covered in dry blood. The person who stole it was waiting for me. He tried to stab me and, in the struggle, we fell into a pit. The fall killed him. Where am I? It looks like a kind of religious cult. They're armed and very pious. Therefore, Dangerous. I better not get caught. Stealth section. It's like the nightmare, but it's not the same. We didn't have these rooms.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
I found this dagger in the tunnels under Hawkins Manor. Its owner left it behind when he went with the other hodded men. I did not flub that. That said hodded. Hodded. Hodded? Something. I don't know.
I can't read Latin.
Annotated Bible. I need to read that. Yeah, we saw that. An old Bible. Numerous passages have been overwritten or annotated. Strange way to study the Holy Scriptures. Yeah, there's definitely some problems here. An old Bible is missing a full stop, and hodded is absolutely not a word. Swimming carcass is in chat, and yeah, that is 100% a typo for hooded. But just the fact that it was typoed threw me off that read very badly. Okay, this sort of looks very familiar. We crouch through here. We have the... Yep, another locked door there. We have a lamp somewhere around here. Are we going to see that creature in the water here, directly ahead? No, all of the entrails are still there. So if it's... Oh god, they're directly ahead. Directly ahead. I'm going to use the other door. The other door seems safer. Because we've got some cover ahead of us. Alright, we're not using this door. They pronounce it Cthulhu. Are they about to sacrifice that dude there?
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Padk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Padk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yor El Cthulhu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
That's ominous.
Yor El Cthulhu Bogshug.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awaken.
La Cthulhu Nafal Fatagan.
It's not Aya? Aya? I can't tell if he's turned into a deep one, yes, or if he's just restrained and Transforming. Not a willing participant. Jesus. Every direction seems terrible at the moment. That way seems terrible. Upstairs may be safe. I don't know if we're genuinely in a stealth section or not. Upstairs seems safe, but upstairs also seems like a dead end.
Locked.
Upstairs is a dead end. I do notice this nook here, so maybe if I get chased I can hide here. Don't know if that's going to be a game mechanic or not. Swearing carcass. I can't wait for Cthulhu to rise up from the sea and eat everyone. Absolutely. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a grand old time, like you say. Surely they can see me here. Surely.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Call Cthulhu Kashok.
Whoever it is on the altar, they still look humanoid. Oh my god, all these entrails. It just seems wasteful. Why do this?
Bring me more sacred flesh.
Alright, that might be part of it. I don't see or hear movements. Oh, what the fuck is this? Alright, I don't imagine these particular dudes are sleeping. Because honestly, that looks very, very uncomfortable.
Again, this primitive writing.
The writing that we saw on a statue.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
I'm sorry, sleeping? No. Sleeping cultist. They are laid out on a frozen stone. One would say that they are dead, but their bodies do not decompose. Are they in some form of coma? One thing is sure, these men were subjected to a type of treatment that changed their physical characteristics. I'm not sure that we can still call them men.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Jesus.
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
My immediate thought is that they're in the process of turning into deep ones. I don't want to go anywhere near those dudes. It's going to end in death. Wait. What? Shut up, game. You want me to go there? Really? Can I climb up here? No. I do not want to approach here. Can I go this way? I can. We're gonna get ambushed though, surely. Yeah, I'm gonna interact with that door and they're gonna spin me around. 100%. No, that door's boarding up. Or maybe the boards are attached to the door only. Yep, there we go.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Like, that's really gonna work, dude.
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it!
So, in the dream... Nice shot. He hurt Bradley with his left hand.
You shouldn't have seen this.
Charles Hawkins.
Ah!
What did he stab him with? Right, we're running.
It's all caving in. We need to get out of here.
That's full.
My leg!
I have some questions. What did Charles Hawkins use to stab Bradley or kill Bradley with? His right arm was basically a mass of tentacles, an auger of Ibritas, or whatever you want to call it, but he used his left hand to kill Bradley. How did Charles Hawkins survive? What is Charles Hawkins now? What's wrong with our leg? What's wrong with Charles Hawkins' face? Many questions. Let's just crawl up these stairs here.
Light! At last.
This chromatic aberration. This light. Oh god.